We're diving into the popular myth that the Minus World in Super Mario Bros. The Minus World is a secret area in Super Mario Bros. That can be accessed by exploiting a warp pipe. The Minus World is not a glitch, but rather an intentional design choice by Nintendo's developers. The area was originally meant to be a testing ground for the game's physics and mechanics. The Minus World contains 36 identical levels, each with the same layout and design. Players can access the Minus World by breaking the game's boundaries using a specific sequence of actions. The Minus World has become a beloved Easter egg among gamers and a testament to the game's innovative design. Investigate the enigmatic fast radio bursts, FRBs, brief and intense pulses of energy that originate from distant galaxies, and learn about the current theories and research on these events, including the possible causes and implications. Fast radio bursts, or FRBs, are brief pulses of energy lasting milliseconds or seconds. FRBs were first discovered in 2007 by a team of scientists using a radio telescope in Australia. These enigmatic events release as much energy in a millisecond as the sun does in an entire day. Scientists believe FRBs originate from distant galaxies, billions of light years away from Earth. Researchers propose possible causes, including supernovae, neutron star mergers, and advanced alien technology. In the 17th and 18th centuries, scientists believed that a hypothetical substance called phlogiston was released during combustion, only to be disproven by Antoine Lavoisier's discovery of oxygen. The phlogiston theory originated in the 17th century with Johann Joachim Becher's proposal of a fire substance. Phlogiston was believed to be a fundamental element released during combustion, a process thought to be a simple release. The theory predicted that materials would release phlogiston when burned and gain it back when calcined or purified. Antoine Lavoisier's experiments with metals and combustion disproved phlogiston, revealing a new understanding of chemical reactions. Lavoisier discovered oxygen in 1778, which replaced phlogiston as the key component of combustion, and discover how IoT devices like Amazon Echo and Google Home can control your smart home with just your voice. Learn how to integrate them with your existing home appliances. The term smart home was first coined in 1984, but it's only recently gained popularity. Amazon Echo and Google Home are the top two voice assistants controlling smart homes today. Smart speakers can integrate with over 10,000 devices, from lights to thermostats, to create a seamless experience. Voice-controlled homes can save up to 30% on energy bills by automating lighting and temperature adjustments. Smart home devices can be controlled remotely, allowing you to lock your doors or turn off lights from anywhere. By 2025, it's predicted that 70% of households will have at least one smart device, making smart homes the plus past. Learn how aircraft carriers use steam-powered catapults to launch fighter jets like the F/A-18 Hornet at speeds of up to 150 miles per hour in just 2 seconds. Aircraft carriers use steam-powered catapults to launch fighter jets into the air. The catapult's steam piston accelerates from 0 to 150 miles per hour in just 2 seconds. The F/A-18 Hornet is one of the fighter jets commonly launched from carrier catapults. The catapult's steam system is powered by the carrier's nuclear reactors. Each catapult shot uses 350 pounds of steam, which is then recycled. Carrier catapults can launch aircraft every 45 seconds during peak operations. Meet the inhabitants of the Welsh island of Ynys Môn, who speak a unique dialect that's unlike anywhere else. Ynys Môn, an island off northwest Wales, is home to a unique accent unlike anywhere else in the world. The accent has been shaped by the island's strategic location, with influences from ancient Celtic languages and Viking invasions. Ynys Môn's dialect is known for its distinctive ing-song intonation, which sets it apart from other Welsh accents. The accent has remained relatively unchanged due to the island's isolation, with many residents still speaking Welsh as their first language. Ynys Môn's unique accent has been recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage worthy of preservation and protection. Did you know that 83% of tap water samples from around the world contain microplastics? Every day, you unknowingly ingest microplastics, with 83% of tap water samples worldwide contaminated. Microplastics are tiny plastic particles smaller than 5 millimeters, commonly found in cosmetics and clothing. The main sources of microplastics are wastewater treatment plants, industrial runoff, and plastic debris. Microplastics have been found in 90% of table salt samples, showing their pervasive presence in our diet. Exposure to microplastics has been linked to human health issues, including cancer and reproductive problems. Reducing plastic use, recycling, and using a water filter can help minimize microplastic consumption and exposure. Learn from entrepreneurs like Elon Musk how to reframe failure as a learning opportunity, overcoming loss aversion in the process. Loss aversion is a psychological bias that causes people to fear losses more than they value gains. Entrepreneurs like Elon Musk have overcome loss aversion by reframing failure as a learning opportunity. The fear of failure can be paralyzing, but 80% of successful businesses experience significant failures before succeeding. Reframing failure as a stepping stone to success can increase resilience and reduce fear of taking risks. Practicing a growth mindset, like Elon Musk, can help entrepreneurs view failures as chances to learn and improve. By focusing on progress rather than perfection, businesses can overcome loss aversion and achieve long-term success. Celebrate the distinctive accents of famous individuals such as Arnold Schwarzenegger's Austrian accent and Morgan Freeman's Mississippi accent. Arnold Schwarzenegger's thick Austrian accent hasn't hindered his success, but rather added to his charm. Morgan Freeman's distinctive Mississippi accent has become an iconic part of his narration style. Elon Musk's South African accent still influences his speech patterns despite living in the US. Daniel Day-Lewis's English accent was convincing enough to play a Native American in There Will Be Blood. Arnold Schwarzenegger's accent actually helped him land roles, including the Terminator franchise. These unique accents have become an integral part of these celebrities' identities and public personas. Discover how Napoleon Bonaparte's disastrous invasion of Russia in 1812 led to the downfall of his empire, with over 300,000 casualties and a retreat in the harsh Russian winter. Napoleon's invasion of Russia in 1812 was the largest military operation in history at the time. The French army, initially 680,000 strong, was vastly outnumbered by Russia's scorched earth tactics. The Russian winter, with temperatures as low as -30 degrees Celsius, decimated Napoleon's army, with over 300,000 casualties. The disastrous retreat from Moscow led to widespread desertion, with only 10,000 soldiers remaining loyal to Napoleon. The failure in Russia marked a turning point in Napoleon's fortunes, as European powers sensed his weakness and began to unite against him.